In fact, the heavens and earth are not permanent. They have an expiration date. It's like a carton of milk or a bag of potato chips or animals on our farm or even me. I mean, I have an expiration date. All of us do. The earth has an expiration date. Notice verse 7. But by his word, the present heavens and earth are being reserved for what? Fire. God's not going to destroy the earth again with water. That's why he created a rainbow, as his promise that he would never do that again in that way. But it's kept for fire, kept for the day of judgment and the destruction of ungodly men. And so the entire world, everything and everyone in it is dependent upon the word of God. He's preserving it. This is why the whole thing, the whole ruse with climate change and save the earth and save the planet, and we go through cycles of this. It's just Christians ought not to be swept up in that nonsense. Why? Because we're not going to save the planet, especially when God decides to do away with it. What we need to see is God saving souls, saving sinners. Just as God spoke creation into existence, so he spoke and the flood come, and just as he will speak and destroy the world with fire. Some have conjectured this because at the center of the earth is what? It's hot. That God may use the very center of the earth as part of his destruction. Me personally, I think because he holds all things by the word of his power, I think he just lets go. In other words, scientists can't explain, how an atom, how molecules, how all that stays together. We know when you split an atom, what happens? You've got nuclear fission and it produces great heat, right? That's where you get nuclear energy. I just think God just lets go. And everything is destroyed by fire. So in other words, the present heavens and earth are under God's continued protective care until the consummation, until he's ready to be done with it. Worry about some rogue nation, destruction of right now we've got, climate people, whatever you want to call them. They recognize that the earth isn't going to last forever. And to do what? They're trying to go green and trying to put in all these solar, trying to do all these things as if they're somehow going to preserve the earth. No, God's going to preserve the earth. And guess what? It is going to expire. He's going to destroy it. So the laws of nature, beloved, do not control the outcome of the earth. A sovereign, holy God is holding things together. Creation. Notice verse 8.